I'm not even like a TNA person, but I'm like, if you're going to have an invasion angle, which they changed the name to Showdown, due to the 7th of October being because of the Hamas invasion in Israel, at least make it competitive. And that's the problem. I love what's going on, but I don't believe that TNA is a threat because they keep losing all the time. Their titles are on WWE people, with the exception of the X Division and a few of the other ones. But their big belts are on WWE people. They took it off of JC to give it to Ash by Elegance to only put it back on another WWE person. I just think like. At what point does TNA show some gusto?
I think
pay-per-view.
Yeah, I think Invasion.
Okay.
They got to take it back because it was looking crazy. It looks crazy, but I feel like it's. At first, I felt like it was one-sided, but it is kind of like it's interchangeable a little bit because those guys are really getting primetime exposure. But it's what happens down the line. So I'm hoping that this showdown, they take everything. Like, I think they need that. Just let them sweep.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna sweep them tag team belts because I think WWE wants the Hardys to have the NXT belts because they never had.
That is such a wrestling obsession. Like, niggas want to. I feel like at this point when they do it like this, it almost feels fabricated. Like you put the NXT titles on the Hardys. I feel like at this point it don't mean much.
It don't, but it's just for them to be in the books because they are one of the most decorated and most iconic tag teams, especially in modern wrestling, if you count in post late 90s, 2000s until now. I get it for the record books and for the prestige. The Hardys can say we were tag team champions in every era: NXT, the Attitude Era, the PG era, the COVID era, whatever. So you had a nice history book because New Day had a run with them for a little period of time, so they can say that they got them. So it makes sense to me, and no shade to Dark State, but I'm not buying it.
Yeah, I just kind of feel like the Hardys are different, where they're already solidified and they're already etched in history and they're already in the books. I don't think an NXT tag team title run is going to make any difference at the cachet that they're in. Like, always, every time I see them and I'm like, God damn it, like somebody's going to die. I feel like somebody's going to die. But at the end of the day, they're everywhere. They're on they're on with Kai. They're everywhere.
They were on,
they're on the
Kai.
Subway. Like, they're everywhere.
Don't forget they're the fourth row champions.
They are the fourth row champions. Shit.
That's right. So they're like, it's almost as if they revive themselves at this stage of their life. And we're still talking about the Hardy Boys. And every time we see, oh my God, the Hardy Boys were there. The Hardy Boys were there. I just think that great that if they win it, but I don't think it matters because they're already there.
Oh, it doesn't matter for them, but I think for NXT titles, it's not about them. They don't need this. But for the NXT tag team title lineage,
to
have that name, such an iconic name tied to it. It's just WWE saying, yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
And like Rattler Steve saying, they're facing the Dudleys next Saturday at Battle Glory. My fault. So I mean, I think that's another, at the very least, for Bully Ray to be like, hey, and we'll take those damn NXT titles. Like, you know what I mean? It's just one of those to me.
It's just
how crazy is it that they're wrestling each other? The goddamn CSC Music Factory just wrestled last week and are going to be conspicuously out of whatever's going on, so they might could do something or show up somewhere. I would just, if anything, I would like to see them niggas just show up in the front row.
Really
I'm sorry, who were the CNC Music Factory?
Christian and Cage.
Who?
Edge and Christian.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Christian and Copeland. I'm sorry.
Copeland and Cage.
Yeah.
I also think what is so interesting and so cool about the Hardys is that their visual aesthetic is back. In fashion and in pop culture. Those looks that they had in the early 2000s, that even the music that they come out to, like now punk is back, like hardcore is back, that look is back. But when you are forever cool, and the Hardys, like certain people, like when I look at pop culture, Grace Jones is forever cool. People like Missy Elliott is forever cool, right? They will, even though they age, they are so culturally fluid in how they presented themselves that they will always find relevance in different eras. And I think the Hardys have that energy in a bottle where they will be cool to somebody. And now that kids are back into punk, when you go, like, punk shows are back to being packed now. The fishnet tops, the Jinko jeans are back. That streetwear style is back. Like, they are forever cool. And so until they decide to hang it up, there will always be a place for them.
I'm assuming that's soon. I'm assuming hanging it up is soon. I think that's why they.
I don't know.
Gotta be soon.
We still watching Rock and Roll Express have matches. I feel like they're the iteration. I think
they're the new school Rock and Roll Express.
But if you look at how the industry treats them, right? It's the same thing. It's that, like, they were cool, and they were cool in a place where it's like they're the good guys that remain cool forever,
and they're still in
they're
that vibe,
easy, like nostalgia act to kind of pull from. And Ricky Morton and Robbie Gibson are still having matches, which is insane to me because they look whack.
Yeah, with that damn bleach blonde hair, is still crazy.
Like, come on,
but what made me understand the Hardys, and I'm not saying this just because I'm a super fan. They're my favorite tag team. Them and Lita changed everything that I thought about wrestling. But what struck me about the Hardys was being at TNA here in Maryland and seeing babies, I'm 40, and seeing kids 19, 20 dressed like the Hardys.
Right.
And they were not alive when the Hardys was out. 20, if they're 19, 20, the Hardys had their big explosion was in 99, 2000, 2001, 2002. These are kids born in 2005 showing up at TNA events for signings with the fishnet tops on, the oversized pants and the eye paint. Like, the Hardys, I'm sorry, they are, out of the three tag teams of that Edge and Christian, that Dudley Boys and the Hardy Boys, they are the ones that, in my opinion, and when I look at how the new generation views those teams, they're the ones that never look corny to them.
Right.
Edge is aging terribly.
Oh man.
Yeah, I think with them, I think they all kind of hold different places, right? Because the Dudleys are easily the most decorated, right? And then I feel like Edge and Christian, to me, can have the best matches today. Right. The Hardys have left the biggest mark and imprint on pop culture, almost outside of just your regular pro wrestling fan. Like, niggas that don't know pro wrestling know the Hardys. And I think the cool thing about those three teams are that they all like you can't tell the story of pro wrestling without those three tag teams specifically.
Without that moment in time, 100%. No, it is.
Also, too, another thing with the Hardys. Sorry, I don't want to Jones glaze on them too much.
Hey,
but another thing with the Hardys is people love rooting for a story. You have the drama with Matt and Lita and his whole getting fired, that whole thing. Then you have Jeff's struggle with, alcohol and redeeming himself, then falling back off the
duffel bag. He was a duffel bag boy.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's like this personal interest in them that is to Fame's point, almost transcends like wrestling.
Indeed. No, 100%.
Like they really, Matt and Jeff, I'm sorry, them two, they do it for me. And they go, you saw how at Fourth Rope.
I remember. I gotta see.
I should have been rooting for the young new guys. I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, you didn't care about
okay, tonight y'all losing. Y'all losing tonight.
Fuck y'all.
The Dudleys were upstairs. That was the thing. I just knew them niggas was coming there because the Dudleys were having a party on the roof that night. That could have been crazy.
Hey, Corey.
Shout out, Corey. How you doing?